Hey everyone, Matthew J here for another video today talking about discipline again, part 2. First video was about why self-discipline and discipline is so important, and today going to discuss how to gain unstoppable discipline in your life. So discipline again comes down to control over your emotions and actions. You know, we're getting triggered in the world and we're getting sucked into the same old things that we usually do that keep us in our comfort zone, the status quo, and ultimately get us no changes in our lives that we want us. And we're typically just fighting our mind. Our mind is trying to pull us back into, again, comfort zone, into security. And this is basically just like a weak state, and we don't want to be there. We don't want to be soft people that don't get what we need to get done. As you become an adult, you need to do what you have to do, and you need to be stronger. You need to have willpower, and creating that self-discipline does exactly that, so we can choose what we want to do and stick to it. It doesn't matter whether we like it. It has to be done, and we're going to do it. And creating self-discipline is to shut out all other distractions and thoughts and impulses and stick to what we need to do. And by that, we need to gain laser focus in life. We need to be super focused because, again, we don't want to be influenced by the noise of the world that continues to push us into those weak positions, the same old patterns. And when you create this self-discipline, it will help with everything else in your life. It will make you stronger with not getting upset by things people say. You won't be desperate to please them or not know what to do in life. You will be decisive, disciplined, and immune to life's concerns. So you will just stick to what you got to do. You're not getting sidetracked by what the world is doing. So we want to be liked, and we end up making weak decisions that end up upsetting everyone. This is what happens when you cannot be strong-willed and do what you need to do in life. You're just, feeling guilty, allowing other people to make you feel a certain way, and people don't even appreciate that. People want to be around someone who rises to the occasion, sticks to what they need to do, just have that self-confidence to know who they are, what they want, and it's appreciated more than, if you're stuck doing what you need to do and you're missing out on people's things, or like somebody wants you to attend this event, or they're trying to get your attention and you're staying focused in your lane. People appreciate that over time. They say like, wow, this guy's very on top of his game. He really knows what he wants to do. They can see the confidence in that, and everybody loves that. So you can't, everyone gets caught in this whole guilt trip of, I need to go and, Joe feels bad that I'm not doing this, or I'm not going here, or I didn't do this with them, and, that's just weak-minded. So how do you gain your discipline? Discipline is the conscious choice to focus on one thing and to shut out distractions. And this comes from just practice and training. You need to practice and train. Everything is habits and patterns. When someone is talking to you in conversation, you need to focus deeply, focus intently on them, because again, this is helping you create that discipline to not be distracted, not get influenced by the world that goes around, noises, other people trying to get your attention, some little pretty bird that goes by. You need to stay focused. So that's one example of how to create your discipline. And another one is again, when something happens, when you're working intently on something, you can't get distracted by what's happening with other people around the corner, that noise that pops off for a second, and you got to see what it is. You need to stay focused on what you're doing, and this is creating that training, that practice. When you're trying to exercise but feel tired, you ignore the feeling and power through anyway. That is a great one. Success, I always say, starts in the gym because it creates so many good patterns. So you need to become aware of your feelings don't matter. Feelings are triggered in you nonstop all day if you don't have a hold on them or control on them, and they will make you do things. So you need to control your emotions, control your feelings, so you will stick to what you need to do. You want to just be able to use them at will when you want to. Ignite passion into you, ignite happiness, love, all those good things. Because being an adult is all about resisting the urge and focusing on the things that you need to focus. That's what it's all about. And as I said, everything is habits, patterns, and behaviors. When you can control those things and create good ones, you're going to do exactly what you need to do in life. Another example you could do to continue to train and create your self-discipline is taking a cold shower. This will create such strong willpower and discipline because your body and mind will fight you constantly, especially if you don't do it, to get out of there, to get out of that cold shower, because that warm shower is that comfort zone again. It's that security. And it also does a lot of negatives for you. Cold showers do such good benefits. Blood circulation, improves your immune system, produces more testosterone, such good, puts your cells back into where they need to be. So such good benefits on that. And that's a perfect just example of how really it is. The hot shower is like your life of non-discipline and making you weak. It feels good, but it's making you weak, and you can't even control yourself. You need to be always in that spot, that safe space. Another simpler one is to make your bed. So great training to get yourself to do other things that you need to do. It's creating that pattern. So it's why many people, first thing you do in your day is you make your bed, because then that starts you on the habit of doing the things that you need to do that maybe you don't want to do. Maybe you're too busy and you're in a hurry and you don't want to, but you do it and you're going to be applying it all day for the rest of the day. So you need to just do certain practices, certain trainings like that, certain tasks that will continue to develop those patterns in you that create stronger willpower within you. Have that willpower, will give you that discipline, and you'll apply it to everything in your life. And once you're applying that to everything in your life, you're going to be banging out, goals and accomplishments non-stop, one after the other. Because it's often that we get distracted, we move away from what we're doing, or we quit what we're doing. That's why nothing gets done in life. And you go back to the same thing, watching TV and doing nothing. So that's it. So get your self-discipline up, be disciplined, have high willpower. You'll get everything you need to get done. It's only a matter of persistence and resiliency. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out the free resource guide in the description below. Like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys on the next one.